Tim Daly's breakout role saw him sharing the big screen with the cast like none other, the 1982 comedy drama Diner. Later, he took his career flight during 8 seasons on the very popular sitcom Wings. Tim also snagged an Emmy nomination as a doomed screenwriter on the HBO series The Sopranos. And if that's not enough, and it's not enough, he joined Shondaland on Grey's Anatomy and the spin-off Private Practice. And now he is the husband of the U.S. Secretary of State, Madam Secretary. Tim Daly is here with us. But first, let's take a look at the new season, where there is never a dull moment.
Probably that kid George from his chemistry class. You know the troll?
That's not nice.
No, it's a troller. He trolls. He hacked a cheerleader's Tumblr account.
Well. Henry, are you there? Henry.
Dun, 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 dun,
There you
dun,
go.
dun.
Tim is with us. Good to see you.
It's so good to see you.
I love this jacket.
I love
I'm sorry.
everything about
You're
you.
She's the most fashionable person in the world, but this is so professorial. It's so New England.
So strong. Very
Leaves
strong.
falling.
Like your character.
It's just
Okay, easy now.
I'm Thurston Howell.
He's got a
Killing me for
bromance.
a yachting look. I'm getting crushed.
Billy is fashion obsessed. As soon as someone walks
I am.
in, he's like, oh, that looks strong.
Okay, well, I'll give you a phone number after the show.
There you go.
can
Give him a
maybe
good
find
Taylor.
us.
This character, we read before the break, you feel is a great role model for relationships and men these days on TV. Why do you think that?
Look,
Yeah.
I mean, Madam Secretary is... the easy thing to say about Madam Secretary is that it's a story about a strong woman. But we've actually had 3 women Secretary of States. It's not all that fresh, honestly, saying this is a strong woman. It's true. But I think what's really interesting about the show for me is that this is also about a guy who, frankly, is strong enough and confident enough to support this woman, not try to undermine her or not feel insecure about the fact that his wife is in a more powerful position, at least publicly, than he is.
Interesting.
Well, it helps that he gets to, also go from college professor to CIA operative, right?
Well, there is that.
That's
There is that background.
There is that.
hard to
That's
feel
kind
like
of fun.
less than when you're a CIA operative.
You know, I was at the, I go to both conventions with my organization, the Creative Coalition, and I was at the Democratic Convention, and I ran into former President Clinton, and he looked at me across the room and said, you come over here, I got to talk to you.
His voice is going.
He said, I've been the husband of the Secretary of State, but I want to do some of that spy stuff that you do. You got to talk to me how to do that.
He's got too much time on his
And I
hands.
said, Bill.
And you got
it's a
a
TV
great
show.
Bill Clinton.
I know, but
That's
the
pretty
thing is,
good.
I had read that they were fans of the show. Turns out they really are.
That's
It's
nice.
fantastic.
You have fantastic chemistry with Taya, and I won't go deeply into it. I know there's a relationship off screen, but was there a moment?
Has that been confirmed, really?
Well,
I think-
at the White
I'm
House
not sure.
Correspondents' Dinner, weren't you dates there?
Oh, gosh.
No, he was with Madeleine Albright.
That's right. She was my date.
But
But I saw you pay extra attention to
Yeah.
her. Madeline
You
was
seem to
hurt by
dote.
that, by the way.
she's still upset.
She was good. Was there a moment when you're acting and you're involved in, look, a great husband and wife team where you suddenly realize, I'm not even acting. This is real.
No. I mean, we're acting, but we work really hard on making that relationship seem real, and it's kind of refreshing because it is a marriage that's working despite all their challenges. They're deeply committed to it, and I think that's sadly sort of fresh on TV right now because most of the marriages you see are a disaster.
They are. How do you keep the show fresh with everything that's happening in the real political world? I mean, it's like
Well,
scripting
the real
a
Madam
political
Secretary's
show.
got her hands full right now.
Yeah, I mean, I have to say that I think the writers have some kind of pipeline into things that we don't know about because we do these scripts and then people say, is that ripped from the headlines? And I'm like, no, it's ripped from the future.
Like the cybercrime thing you're
they
doing
have
this season.
a crystal ball, it seems, because they're able to write these stories that predicts the things that are going to happen later. It's wild.
So we should watch the show to find out how this election is going to end?
Oh, gosh. Well, I can't tell you all about that, but it's going to...
I need an
we're taking a
advanced
little different take on it.
Quickly. Taya Leone, as a fan, your favorite role of hers outside of this?
Spanglish.
Spanglish. Okay, running up the hill.
I can't believe she wasn't nominated for an Academy Award for that. I just
think
can't
you're
believe it.
right about that. Yeah.
But you
And
can't...
I love that you didn't give like a
Spanglish.
pause. You just
No,
knew where you'd
Spanglish.
go.
Shh, that is one of the great
Madeline Albright
performances.
will not like that you answered that so quickly about your other date.
I did, but I did. Now, Madeline's my White House Correspondents' Dinner girlfriend.
Oh.
Yeah, we spent a lot of time.
One night a year. One wild night.
Wow, crazy.
Tim, thank you. Season 3 of Madam Secretary premieres this Sunday night.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.